Alright, let's talk to Joel here. Oh boy, I have to remember what voice I did for him. Welcome to the Disbarred Bards class, Mr. O'Connor. Not quite what you were expecting in a university devoted to heroism, is it? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Joel Kiro. I am an entrepreneur of sorts. I buy and sell trinkets that might be of interest to you. So what are you, the official greeter of the classroom? No, I am not associated with anything official. I am simply a fellow student. I am doing my heroic part in this school by providing a service to supply a few sundries for my fellow bards. What's with this disbarred bards stuff? There are some people outside the school, or within, who might not believe that our skills and methodologies belong at a school for heroes. Rumor has it there is a school for heroes in Silmaria that was closed down due to some scandal about the rogue class. By calling ourselves bards, we avoid unfortunate misunderstandings between us and our fellow students. The class seems rather small for such a huge castle. Are there other students around? There are other classes and students around the school, but we do not see them very often. They are on different schedules than we disbarred bards are. Those who share our skills and mindsets tend to prefer nighttime activities. Our mealtime is at 6 in the evening after many of the other classes have parted. It allows us the luxury of having the dining hall mostly to ourselves. So what's with our other classmates? What should I know about them? Cesare Sosi is our class leader and a nobleman of Sicilia. It would be in your best interests to make his acquaintance and perhaps do a small service for him. He is a powerful and influential man. Mr. Thomas Kent does not talk much about himself. He is obviously well educated, although he seems woefully ignorant of the most basic of practical skills. He is my best customer. As for the women, Miss McMichael is the daughter of a sea captain. Esme is a rover. They are of little consequence in this class. Ah, Joel, making such a good first impression. A dining hall? Does that mean they feed us here? Of course. Did you think they'd make us fend for ourselves? Okay, so what have you got in the way of trinkets? What do you mean when you say you sell trinkets? Are you talking about painted seashells with mermaids and souvenir of Sardonia on them? No, of course not. I would not carry such tawdry things. I assure you my goods are the highest quality, and will be of interest to the most discerning of rogues, or our less reputable brethren. What are we supposed to do now? Most people go to the practice room to improve their skills during the afternoon. It's just around the corner. If you go upstairs to the Great Hall, watch out. Mr. Turk patrols that area. If he sees you, he will no doubt accuse you of neglecting your scholarly duties. It is best when dealing with Mr. Turk to politely explain that you are heading to either the store to buy equipment or the library to study. How do I find those places? It is not difficult to find your way around here. If you look in your student handbook, you will find a map of the school. Okay. Now I guess I'll be seeing you around here. I will look forward to speaking with you again. Pretty much the deal with Joel's store is that everything he sells is useful, but most of it can be obtained for cheaper elsewhere. Slightly later, but it's usually worth the wait. This vase over here, I happen to know a little secret about, so I'm just going to search it on my way. They say a lira earned is a lira saved, or something like that, and sure enough, I just found 5 lira buried in the dirt inside the vase, and now they're saved for me. Making money is going to be a little bit of a challenge in the beginning. True that, Summer. True that. If you were selling it at a reasonable price, there'd be something weird about him. Alright, let's listen at this door here. Always listening at doors. I can hear the voices of several people in the room. Can't make out the words, though. Oh dear, more voices. What did any of these people sound like? You realize that this disbarred bard class is the losers class. I hardly think that you are a loser, my dear Kate, any more than I am. Face the facts, Cesare. We're not good enough to be paladins, we're not badass enough to be warriors, we're not magical enough to be wizards, and we aren't talented enough to be bards. We're where they put the people who don't belong in a university for heroes. Master von Urwald treats this class seriously. I don't believe he considers us to be losers. Yeah, right. If this class is so good, why are we hidden away from the other students in a dungeon with a teacher who looks like the villain from a play? I don't think that's what any of them sounded like before, but it's what they sound like now. Until next time. Hi, Katie. Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. So are you the leader of this losers club? How do I join? I'm going to be making a point of interacting with Thomas not too much during this playthrough, for reasons. Which I will not go into. Alright, what did Katie sound like? I think you'll have no trouble fitting in with losers, Sean. I'm Katie McMichael. Yes, after all, no one better fits the epithet of loser than you, O'Connor. So what is this rogue class deal? Is this some sort of glorified thieves guild? This is the disbarred bards class, remember? No rogues or thieves around this university, or so the headmaster wants people to believe. So what's a nice girl like you doing in a losers class? Just lucky, I guess. At least I'm not some nobler-than-thou stuck-up paladin. Paladins aren't stuck up. If anything, they tend to be very humble. So do you always hang out after class here? This is the practice room. It's what we're supposed to be doing after class, practicing our lessons and working out. Any suggestions on what I need to know or do here at the school? Well, if you want to fit in here, I think you should get cleaned up. You look like something the cat dragged in. Furthermore, you smell like something the cat coughed up. I'll see you around then. Sure, see ya. I'm Sean, the new kid going around saying hello to everyone. Hello, Sean. I am Esme. It's good to meet you. Not half as good as it is to meet you, Esme. What do you think about the rogue, disbarred bards class? Are you all a bunch of losers? No, we are not losers. We are just different. It's not a bad thing. Difference is a good thing. I mean, you and I are very different, but here we are, all in the same class. We probably would never have met otherwise. You say that like it's a good thing. Thanks, Cesare. You're such a charmer. I'm going for making enemies with him, like actual enemies, which is surprisingly hard to do for as much of a jerk as he is. In this playthrough. What brought you here to the Hero University? My parents did something for a headmaster years ago, and he owed them favor. I was given full scholarship. What did your parents do for the headmaster? I do not know. Something to do with reading fortune, I think. My parents very good at seeing future. So what do you practice here in this room? I do not practice much here. These are things I need not work at. With daggers I am skilled, and I do not need combat dummies to know how to fight. Is there something about the school that I need to know that would help me fit in better? As if you could fit in anywhere outside of a dark alley late at night. You should know we hang out after supper at Rec Room. It's a good place to play games and talk. So where is this Rec Room? It's easy to find. Just go upstairs to Great Hall and out to Courtyard. That is where you will find door to Rec Room. I hope we can talk again sometime. I am sure that we will. Hi, Thomas. Hi there, Sean here. I'm Thomas Kent. Welcome to Hero University, Sean. Thanks, it hasn't been much of a welcome till now. It's an interesting place, this old castle and university. It's full of surprises. Good thing I like surprises, then. What do you think about this disbarred bards class? I really don't know what to think about it. I grew up with a strong sense of what is good and what is evil. Good people do good things. With this class, it's sometimes hard to figure out what is right and what's wrong. It's tempting to murder Cesare, but for whatever reason, the game doesn't offer that. Why did you come to the school? I had a scholarship to the university. Besides, I always wanted to be a hero. Me too, Thomas, me too. What do you practice in this room? I practice just about everything. It's all new to me. Tell me, what do you think I need to know about this school to get along here? I suggest you check out the amazing library here at the school. It has books on almost every subject. It's a fine place to study and learn. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel a burning need to study. Goodbye, then. Goodbye. And finally, all of our favorite person. You're Sosi, right? I'm Sean O'Connor. To you, it's Signore Sosi. Happy to meet you, Signore. Signore is a title like Sir. Cesare is a nobleman from Nova Roma. Ooh, fancy that. Such a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Signore Sosi. Pity that I cannot say the same for you. So you don't consider rogues to be losers? No, but I'm willing to concede an exception on your part. Why are you here at this school? You don't seem like the type of person who associates with rogues or losers. My family has a business interest here in Sardonia, so it was decided that I shall pursue my education while dealing with local financial affairs. So you're running with rogues while you fence with financiers, eh? Or is it the other way around? Kinda hard to tell the two groups apart. What kind of practice do you do in this room, besides the knifing people in the back part? I don't need to practice that skill. You provide an excellent target. What do you suggest I learn about the school to fit in better? You need to learn your place. I am the leader of this class. Do as I say, and you might manage to survive here. Cesare dislikes Sean because Sean's too smart. It's distinctly possible. I interpret it more as Sean doesn't knuckle under to him enough, and isn't female enough to dismiss. Follow your orders or what? You're going to tell your mommy that I'm being mean to you? Watch yourself, Connor. I'm out of here. Finally. Alright, it's 3:31. So here